McIntyre on pole for round 13 of the Division 2 season here in Nashville. McIntyre clears Sebastian Torres into turn number 1 to take control of the lead as Kyle Nova in the 04 with a very nice start. He is up to second place. Nova does not hold second place for long as Sebastian Torres immediately makes up the position and returns back to second place. And will now to try and see if he can make a run at McIntyre. Torres got a great run off of turn 2, and now into turn 3. Torres on the bottom line, looking to take the lead from McIntyre. Scotland versus Colombia here, as Torres looks to confirm the lead, and he does. He clears the 7. Cooper Saron qualified 19th, but that has not slowed him down as he has climbed his way to 12th in these opening laps and is now going to get 11th place from Maxwell Chan. Cooper Saron, your current points leader, by almost a full round over John Art. Luca Fontana making some contact with the 04 of Kyle Nova for 7th place here. As Kyle Nova, after getting to 2nd place, he is dropping back like a rock as he falls to 8th place. Is Aiden McIntyre now side by side with Torres again for the lead. McIntyre takes the lead. He leads that lap. But, ooh, contact into turn 1, and McIntyre's got a problem in the 7 car. Ooh, right in the middle of the track, but McIntyre, he's really got nowhere to go. I think the 7, yeah, we're being told, yeah, right front gone, it looks like. It definitely looked like a tire blew. And I think that might have been the right front. Right front looks kind of flat to me. I think that might have been from contact with Torres. See what happens here. You see McIntyre comes up into that left front of the 06, clipped it, and that immediately blew the tire. And that will put a significant dent into Aiden McIntyre's efforts today. Everybody checked up for McIntyre, and it allowed Cooper Saron to blow by everybody. And he is now in 6th place. He was 12th only a couple of laps ago. And Saron, I mean, he, in less than 20 laps, he is just absolutely charged through everybody. And now he's going to pass Dahlstrom for the 5th place position. A couple laps later, Saron climbs to 3rd place and now is challenging John Art for 2nd here. John Art, who is Cooper Saron's main rival in this championship, knows if he can keep finishing ahead of Art, he would be able to lock up the championship in a couple of rounds as this season draws to a close. Saron now wasting no time here as Torres, who's going to be in trouble here, as Cooper Saron on the bottom line will clear the 06 with relative ease. What an incredible drive from Saron. 20th to 1st in 20 laps. That is very impressive. But Torres now trying to make some kind of counter towards the 12, but is not able to, as now he's being challenged by Alex Morgan for 2nd place. McIntyre back out on track, but has lost a cylinder, so the 7 car is off the pace. And any chance at a recovery to get to the lead lap is pretty much done and over with. Alex Morgan now makes a bold challenge on the 12th car of Cooper Saron. Morgan coming off his best finish of the season, a 2nd place in Colorado. And now looks to improve upon that as he gets the lead. Siron on the outside line, he did get a solid run, but this is where Morgan should clear him very easily. As Mikhail Dahlstrom now makes a very bold move towards Torres, and Torres, who got cut off by Siron, who uses that momentum to make a counterattack towards the 86. And Siron retakes the lead as Morgan only leads one lap in that stint. Kyle Matthews went from outside of the top 20 into 7th place and is going to kick off pit stops here. And Matthews is pitting quite early, a couple laps earlier than I think people were expecting, but it is far enough to the race where they should be able to make it on fuel. And now Siron will surrender the lead to Luca Fontana as Siron comes to pit road. And lastly, Fontana takes John Art and Axel Kvistad, and John Art, who slides off the entranceway to pit road. That's going to cost him some time, but he will make it to pit lane. That was a close call. He almost missed pit lane completely, and that would have hurt him pretty bad. Kyle Matthews is going to assume the lead. Matthews pitted early, was able to get some laps on his tires, which allowed him to run some pretty quick laps, and now Matthews leads here in Nashville. Mikhail Dahlstrom sits behind in 2nd place as Alex Morgan now up to 3rd. Cooper Siron has a very rough pit stop as he falls to 15th place. So now Siron has his work cut out for him, as does John Art, who we saw make that mistake entering pit road. Both of these two are going to have roughly 20 laps to make up a whole ton of positions here. Kyle Schock Jr., who came off 14th at the end of that pit cycle, he is up to 12th, and he is the fastest car on the racetrack at the moment. And with 20 laps to go, we'll see how far Schock can climb up. A lot of cars in front of him were ones that pitted early, and because Schock was one of the last people to pit, he is going to have a pretty decent advantage near the end of this run. Matthews has a decent-sized gap, but how long will it last? He is currently running laps that are 3/10 slower than the two cars behind him, Mikhail Dahlstrom and Alex Morgan. Ooh, McIntyre comes up in front of the 03 of Henry Sanford. And that's going to give Henry Sanford some very significant front damage. We'll see if he comes to pit road to fix it. Alex Morgan and Dahlstrom bound for 2nd. They have managed to cut Matthews' lead from 3 seconds to 1 second. And Matthews coming to 10 to go. He's going to be in some trouble here. Alex Morgan's been very quick these last couple of laps. He's actually been the fastest car on the track. Coming to 10 to go here. Morgan has caught the 20. And here he comes as he dives into the corner. Matthews trying to defend the outside line, but Morgan with the 5 laps fresher tires. He is going to run side by side into the corner, but this is where Morgan should clear. And yes, he does. Alex Morgan to the lead. 10 laps to go here. Here comes Dahlstrom for 2nd place. He's going to go past Matthews. Matthews, though, still trying to defend the best he can, but Dahlstrom takes 2nd. And now Morgan trying to pull away, but will Dahlstrom get to him? Dahlstrom makes a big dive into the corner, but cannot hold it there. Meanwhile, Kyle Shock Jr., who has just passed Matthews for 6th place, he's going to get to Eric Wolf for 5th. Shock Jr. has been running laps 3/10 quicker than Alex Morgan's. And he moves into the top 5 as now he looks towards Axel Kvistad. Cooper Siron has also been picking off cars left and right. But in doing so, he has also opened the door for easy passes from John Hart back there. Every time Siron goes past somebody, John Hart immediately comes up behind, swoops them up as well. But now Siron trapped behind 3 cars. He is trying to get away from John Hart to help his championship chances. He would love to extend this points lead as high as he can. 3 laps to go here, and we got a 4-car battle for the final 2 podium spots. As here comes Shock. He makes a bold dive underneath Matthews and makes a bold dive underneath Dahlstrom. Shock, he clears the 20, but now he has to get to Dahlstrom with 2 to go here at the line. Shock is going to clear the 26, and he is going to move to 2nd if he can just move. Yep, he does. Shock gets to 2nd place. Coming to the white flag, Alex Morgan has 1 lap to go here. And he has a 1.6 second gap over Kyle Shock Jr. Alex Morgan coming off his best finish of the season. It was a 2nd place in Colorado. But as he eases his way through the final couple corners, Kyle Shock Jr. gives everything he has, but 1 lap is not enough. And coming to the checker flag, Alex Morgan wins his first race of the season. We got trouble at the back of the field as the back half of the field was taking the white flag. And Henry Sanford, Joseph Anesto, and Chris Dodd get into some trouble.